Chet, I think your upside down flag illustrates where my thoughts are today as well. We've turned upside down what it means to be patriots. So thank you for reminding us of that. We are certainly in different times in this 21st century, and war is still one of the worst scourges of humanity. But the introduction of the new technology, which has made drones and other kind of killing machines more available, easier to use, cheaper, puts us in a whole different position today. And in light of these changes in our warfare, we need, as people of faith, to reconsider what is morally acceptable in the 21st century. And so our popes and our bishops of the Catholic Church, and I'm sure of other denominations, are urging us to reconsider the morality and the ethics of our modern day, supposedly modern day warfare. Bishop Pates, our bishop here in Des Moines, wrote a few years ago, even when viewed through the prism of just war principles, which was our Catholic tradition, the use of unmanned aerial vehicles, UAV, for targeted killings raises serious moral questions. The administration seems to have focused narrowly on the just cause of protecting citizens, but other elements of our tradition pose significant questions, including discrimination, imminence of the threat, proportionality, and probability of success. The strikes violate the law of war, international human rights law, and moral norms. So no matter that the goal is precision of these strikes, we all know that thousands and thousands of human lives are being destroyed, innocent civilians. So one of my favorite songs that is familiar, I'm sure, to many of you is "This Is My Song." And I'm not going to torture you today by singing it, but I would like to at least share for us the words to that song, which I think are a meditation in itself. This is my song, O God of all the nations, a song of peace for lands afar and mine. This is my home, the country where my heart is. Here are my hopes, my dreams, my holy shrine. But other hearts in other lands are beating, with hopes and dreams as true and high as mine. My country's skies are bluer than the ocean, and sunlight beams on cloverleaf and pine. But other lands have sunlight too, and clover, and skies are everywhere as blue as mine. Oh, hear my song, O God of all the nations, a song of peace for their land and for mine. On a personal note, I was born and raised in the city of Des Moines. Our parents gave me life in this city. And it breaks my heart to see that in this city, at this very drone command center, we are instigating the taking of lives, innocent lives, in other lands. You remember when Pope Francis was elected in Rome, he chose the name Francis, which was significant to us. No one else had chosen the name Francis. And he chose it because of his patron, Saint Francis, a reminder of the saint whose reverence for creation and all of life and for peace among all life has inspired so many of us. So I would like to ask those of you who remember the prayer to join me in the prayer of St. Francis today. Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. Where there is hatred, let me sow love. Where there is injury, pardon. Where there is doubt, faith. Where there is despair, hope. Where there is darkness, light. Where there is sadness, joy. O Divine Master, grant that I may not so much seek to be consoled as to console, to be understood as to understand, to be loved as to love. For it is in giving that we receive. It is in pardoning that we are pardoned. It is in dying that we are born to eternal life. May this be our prayer every day. We are not called to judge others, but we are called to challenge our government and our faith communities to live the call to be instruments of peace.